Hello, everybody. Wanted to discuss my reflection for this week, and excited to share my thoughts and to hear everybody else's thoughts on this uh, very sensitive topic of trauma. And as I was reviewing my interactions with the IBIS members and also my previous experience, I wasn't really sure if I've experienced trauma in the nutrition setting. However, I researched more on this topic as I am unfamiliar with it, and I came across a story that I would love to share that I feel really brings light to maybe what it looks like in other people's lives, and maybe how I can identify it better in my life and in my future profession as a registered dietitian. So, in this scenario, her name was Jane, and at the age of 8, her parents put her on a very restrictive diet. So, at a very young age, she was already turned off on the idea of dieting and different food preferences, and essentially, this trauma, as she grew up, she was just very turned off on the idea of changing anything that she eats, and that kind of led into essentially she just wants to eat anything and everything. And so, actually, in this example, she talked about how her parents made her eat an abundance of vegetables, maybe even to a fault, and how she interpreted that. While an experience may be observed by somebody, may not be traumatic or seen in that way, it depends how that person that has the trauma sees it. It doesn't matter how I see it or how you see it, it matters how they see it. And just trying to have that empathy and understanding of where they're coming from, I think is so important in the provider-client relationship, and really asking questions that surround that, very specific questions, while being sensitive and informant of that, I think is very important. So, to not judge people and to meet them where they're at is very important when dealing with patients with trauma. Thank you.